Hello everybody, it's Pant3ra from WCReplays.com, bringing you an audio commentary. This audio has been copyrighted 2005 by WCReplays.com, so don't go stealing it. Hello everybody, it's Pant3ra from WCReplays.com, bringing you an audio commentary. This audio has been copyrighted 2005 by WCReplays.com, so don't go stealing it. And gasp, today I'm doing an undead audio versus orc on Trisifal Glades, and it's a new map. Oh yeah, if you can get this pause to 3 minutes, and we'll get that started in a sec. It's we.pighead versus who.trisifal today, and like seriously guys, like we.pighead, like seriously, like come on, like seriously, I know y'all know, like we.pighead, come on. Anyways, yep, today the undead's gonna be doing the fiends build and the goose on the wood, and yeah, we're gonna just go over some things on what he could have done better, and just how to have your timing down and everything. So hopefully you guys are at the 3-minute mark, because it doesn't really matter. The website says 3 minutes to pause at, I bet, because that's what I put it at. And yep, so let's get this unpaused in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay, so he's gonna creep out the green camp. I believe it's green. Yes. The fog of war is on for me right now, and it doesn't say like he's already there, so it like put the mark away, and I forgot to look at it last time I watched this, so you know, whatever. Alright, so he's starting to creep out the green camp right now. We're getting some more fiends, and then he's gonna be checking after the third fiend, because it's what we do. That's how you do it when you're undead. Undead like tech very slow, unfortunately. The orc's already halfway to tier 2, and yeah, I just turned off fog of war. Or maybe, did I say I had on fog of war or off fog of war? I don't know. Whatever, either way. I turned off fog of war now. It was on. And he runs his Death Knight to go get another Rod of Necromancing right after he crept the green camp out. It's important to spam Rod of Necromancing versus every race, even Night Elf, when Night Elf workers have Dispel and stuff. If you can have the Night Elf like dispel all those wisps, man, I tell you, it gets so annoying when undead use like just spam Rod of Necromancing against me when I play Elf, and yeah, it just does not make me happy. It makes me sad in the pants. Alright, so he gets a lucky creep jack right there. If who.trisifal was creeping his side of the camp, he would have been fine. I think who.trisifal was creeping the camps near we.pighead is because he gets his Death Knight out a little later. So he pretty much finished up a green right by his base, then 2 greens right up by his base, then ran up there and tried to finish up that shop from the looks of it. And it looked like he did a pretty good job. It's okay. They get into a little skirmish right here, and his Death Knight's like trying to run around these grunts, so just keep whacking at him with the wolves, and that's no fun. So, but as long as he has enough goose on the wood, then he'd do good. So, okay. It's nothing. Yeah, these battles don't really like consist of anything like game changing really, unless you really screw up. Which I don't know, like. You have to be really bad to screw up this like early in the game. So, okay. Who.trisifal sees that his grunts are gonna die, and fortunately for we.pighead, he blocks him off with Fiend, which works really well, and he does get that grunt kill. I know it kind of goes out of your range with the fog of war on, but you know. Alright. He's running his Death Knight away. You want to definitely keep your Death Knight away now, and that Farseer has almost enough mana now to chain wave. He did before he summoned the wolves. If he would have popped that speed scroll, ran right to that DK, chain lightning, he probably would have got him, but oh well. Alright, so yep. They just got out of their little skirmish, and now the undead is at tier 2. This was actually fairly good for who.wera, because right around now would be a good time to hit the orc space. Maybe once right when his lich gets out, actually, because the orc most likely does not have ensnare. They'll have like one raider out with no ensnare, and a raider's no good with no ensnare, we all know that. So you could pick off some burrows before they get to the base, and that would really slow them down. If you can find any way to slow down the orc, that'd be really, that's just really essential in the game, especially around tier 2, because before you get destroyers, orc generally like to push, and about around that, or before undead get destroyers. Did I say orc get destroyers? I don't know. I'm like not thinking of what I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying, but I just keep mixing up the races. I don't know why. As long as you have enough goos on the wood, it'd be good. So, okay, Pighead is going down to who.wera's base right now. This is a very good idea. Still, just a little too late though, because now the orc has raiders with ensnare and a TC with stomp, and that's definitely not fun. No, it's not fun. Ask the Death Knight. He says it's not fun. So he gets one burrow off, forces the orc to TP, but the orc has ensnare now. He's focusing the grunts, and after a while you want to start focusing those raiders. Yep, okay, grunt dies. There you go, now he's starting to focus the raiders, because once the raiders are gone, there's no ensnare. Mass grunts versus mass fiends is not good. That's basically saying the undead wins. As long as you have as many fiends as the orc does grunts, maybe even a little less, with Nova and Coil, that's good game grunts. So, there comes the statue, and the TC Stomp really is a killer. It's really not fun. That's what Blizzard should have nerfed, because it's so imbalanced. And like, come on guys, like, he stomps and does damage and stuns them. That's like witch doctors and like some damage all rolled up. So imbalanced. No, not really. Shut up. I'm not being serious. Okay. So, gets the statue. Alright, here's an example of how good spamming rods are. He has like a fiend and 2 skeletons. Those 2 skeletons kind of tank in a way, and they do as much damage as ghouls, only slower attack speed, but then they just got picked off by a bunch of burrows, and it basically gives the lich a lot of mana for Dark Ritual. But in my opinion, Dark Ritual's a little overrated. I think Frost Armor, especially against Orc, is definitely good. Frost Armor is like, because you're gonna have mana statues regenerating your mana on the lich, so the lich is gonna be getting enough mana as it is. The lich is gonna have 2 novas as usual when it's at a low level, and then it's gonna have a couple Frost Armors. So if you use Frost Armor, like, don't just put it on autocast and be a retard and like Frost Armor all your units. That's stupid. But if you can, like, when the raider ensnares something, Frost Armor it right away. Then they start all attacking it. Their move speed gets slowed. Their attack speed gets slowed, and therefore they're focusing a unit that has extra armor. And then you coil it. So then there's there's extra life right there. By the time, especially now since Raider and Snare got nerfed, it's definitely like your fiends will have a really good chance of making it out alive after they get ensnared, instead of it just definitely being dead. And sure, Dark Ritual gives the lich a bunch of mana, but whatever, it doesn't matter. You have your damn statues so imbalanced. Statues give like so much mana and life. And really good advice right here too. If you all want to win against the orc every single game, and let the orc like not be able to do anything to you, you know, and he'll just cry about how imbalanced undead is, you want to creep out of camp and run your statue right by a tavern where the orc's going to be running, and let him ensnare it and kill that one statue. Then it puts a glitch in the game after he kills that one statue that's by the tavern. and you give him that free statue kill, puts a glitch in the game, and it's like Blizzard's new AMM system, and it lets Blizzard, you know, like, they're like, yeah, this guy's noob, so we're gonna give him secret extra HP without anyone knowing, and therefore you win, because you're really not a noob. Well, some people are, but then you get more HP and everything, so, you know, try that out sometime. That's what we.pighead did to win this game. Stuck a statue right by the tavern, let the orc kill it, and he's finishing up some creep camps, and he just started his way onto tier 2. By the way, I bet the orc is getting an expansion. What do you know, the orc's getting an expansion. Yep. Okay, yeah, it's generally a good idea for orc to get an expansion around this time, because undead can't do anything about it. I'm sure the undead can run there, like, by the time he gets there right now, it'll be done, and then the orc can just simply TP there and snare all his units, and that'll be game. I don't know why I'm talking about that stuff during this battle, because this is a pretty good thing. There's a couple points to bring out in this battle, and the undead has really nice positioning. All his fiends are bunched up, and he has like only 2 fiends really that are able to be hit right now, and then he has a bunch of skeletons in front of it, and then he has statues behind that healing that, and now he had to back up a little bit, so now it's not that great of a, still a good position, even though his Death Knight had to tank a little. Now all the grunts are in there, and now it's not good. Yeah, now the orc's all around him and stuff. Orc chased his Death Knight though, and then the TC's stomp. Got like a bunch of fiends. Anyhow, if you notice during that battle too, we.pighead picked off. He just kept focusing the raiders first, which is a good idea. And while he was fighting that battle and stuff, he sent his ghouls down to who.where's base.